envision a sustainable Philippines? Well, I think it all starts with a more conscious citizenry where people are more conscious about how they eat, how they buy, and how nothing should go to waste. I think when we start with a mindset like that, then we can have a more sustainable Philippines.
A sustainable Philippines is our beloved country flourishing as God intended it to be. Its people are happy, content, progressive, and conscious of their responsibility as good citizens and consumers. Industries protect and respect their workers, as workers protect and respect their employers. Our natural resources are not abused by industry. Instead, they are used wisely and thoughtfully, and even protected so that future generations may have the benefit of enjoying an environment that is hospitable, healthy, lush, verdant, and vibrant with the flora and fauna that will set it apart from other Asian countries.
A country where individuals and organizations make intentional, responsible consumption and production every single time, where all cities are sustainable and communities meet their own goals without compromising future generations to meet their own needs.
I hope and envision for a sustainable community whereas people of our country share a common purpose, and that is to acknowledge our future without reducing the resources that maintain them. Let us continue to promote, educate, and share with everyone how to better understand and embrace a sustainable living.
I hope for a sustainable Philippines wherein everybody has jobs, there is no poverty, we have responsible government, there is clean environment, and everybody believes in God.
A sustainable Philippines is grounded on life-focused, Bible-centric values that transcends the future generations.
A sustainable Philippines fosters development through human perspective in rights reform, greener environmental considerations, agribusiness partnerships, and strengthens to empower the integrated ecosystem, making impact to the people.
Hello. I envision a sustainable Philippines where we have a clean environment, not only outdoors or in our cities, but also in our workplaces.
I'm Gabby Avante, a biology sophomore from DLSC Manila, and I envision a Philippines that is aware, educated, and willing to take action to pursue a sustainable society for all.
Please add me up. Please add me up on screen. Thank you. Okay. I can't see myself though. Good Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Lucia's channel. I don't have a co-host with me because they are stuck in traffic right now, like the rest of our friends and family who are probably doing their last-minute shopping. Well, iba dapat online shopping lang tayo ngayon. You're not supposed to go to the mall. Or maybe some of you are doing your last-minute errands to the market to prepare for tomorrow's Noche Buena, or maybe some of you went to the bank, to work on the payroll of your employees, or whatever, o siguro mga visits to, but visits, you're not supposed to visit other people. So anyway, please comment on screen here on Sustainable PH. Um, your your activities for today. So what have you guys been doing today? Ito yung buzzer beater natin day na wherein we're doing some last minute whatever. So please today. So our tech person is not here also, na-stuck din siya. Tapos we had to call one of our other volunteers who's now directing the show. And yeah, my co-host Carlo and Ian. But yeah, I promise that you will be enjoying tonight's episode because ako personally, I love the topic. It's a promise of forever in the pandemic. So I know that, sino ba dito ang mga February born? I'm Feb born, so we have an excuse to be mushy. And tonight, meron akong special guest who will join me. Pero maya-maya muna. Like what we always do here on Lucha's channel, we always have a recap on what happened during the last episode. So last episode, we had another couple who they're actually both scientists and they're winners in various competitions. And in fact, they met in the laboratory. So sabi nga natin last week, from lab to love. Itong couple na to, they are Dr. Ryan and Dr. Lynn Corpus. They're the founders of Nanolabs, and they are the inventors of the zinc ion rechargeable batteries. And the product that they developed not only won here in the Philippines, but they were moved, elevated to the next stage, which is, they competed with other Asian countries, and actually hindi lang Asian countries, but other countries as well. So ibang klase, they're super good. And they shared with us their insights on, what they are developing, as well as their learnings from, joining a competition of that magnitude for the first time. They said, as educators, it's good that they were exposed to business people this time, and that made them realize so many other things na, okay, kung educators to kasi, when you have conventions, parang you'll only speak when you're spoken to. Pero pag business people daw yung mga kasama mo, parang they're very open to collaborations, they'll approach you, they'll give you ideas, they're very creative. So, from that episode ako, I learned that it's good for us to not confine ourselves to our, usual world, yung industry natin. But, it's good to challenge ourselves from time to time para parang we grow as persons, and we grow also in our own industry, and we are able to bring in some new things in our own spheres of influence. And tonight, as promised, this is going to be a very, very exciting and special episode. This is our episode before Christmas, and it's but fitting for us to uh, schedule something or talk about something that is all about love. Because the reason for the season is love himself, which is Christ. But before we delve deeper into our topic, I'd like to introduce to you this special lady. She is uh, currently the crown holder of the, paano ba? Siya yung may title ng mushiest sister namin sa church. So we have coined her as Miss Hugotology. Kasi we have Mr. Hugotology Rex Narito, whom we guest from time to time. But he's working right now. So it's my pleasure to introduce a very good friend, Miss Cindy Valdez, Miss Hugotology. Hello, Cindy. Please join me. Hi.
Hi. Hi, Sis
Hey.
Kathy.
You want to
Hello,
greet
good
our viewers?
evening. Yes, I'd like to greet everyone, no? Merry Christmas. I guess there are only 2 days left, no, before Christmas. So Merry Christmas to everyone. And I'm so excited about this coming Christmas. And I'm so excited as well, no? It's my first time, I guess, no, with the Sustainable PH. But for Luchis, this is my second time. So it's my honor to be here. Thank you, Sis Kathy. Yeah, hello
Yes.
po to everyone.
Si Cindy kasi wears many hats. So, ito muna, yung Miss Hugotology hat muna siya. So, Cindy
Yes.
being single, pareho tayong single, and marami pang viewers natin ang single. Ano ba yung dapat gawin natin ngayon sa pandemic na to that we can't go out and date? We can't socialize that much. So, what is your advice for us single people so that we can be like Jayson and Aina? You know, they found each other.
Yeah. I guess no you have to be present virtually through Facebook. So through social media, so you have to post your beautiful post in social media, so and join community organizations virtually. So you have to be present virtually, no? Do not lack do not be stuck in your room. No? You have to be present
Uh,
in social media. Yan. And show your
so you're
beauty.
saying,
Well,
oh, so you're saying, Cindy, whenever you receive invitations for virtual gatherings, grab the opportunity so that we can
yes,
be
grab the opportunity and
we can be more visible.
yes, no, grab that opportunity. Be beautiful on screen. Wear red lipstick or pink lipstick. No. Wow.
Only for the
Once
ladies,
you're on
though.
the camera.
Only for
Yes, for the ladies.
not when you're a man.
Only
Please
for
don't
the
wear red if you're a man. All right. So
yes, please
Cindy,
don't.
question ko lang din, do you think, ikaw, in your own opinion, um, nagiging successful ba yung mga meetups virtually? I mean, yung mga dates na ganyan, socialization? Do you think they could end up in, serious relationships too?
Well, probably. Although I remember I have a couple friend, no, they started seeing each other. They met through a common friend and they became close through chat, and then eventually they became a couple. So far, yeah, there's one who became successful, although you also have to be careful because I have two friends naman na na-scam because of a
Oh,
dating thing virtually, so be careful as well. Yeah,
okay.
so
Because you don't know kung kasi like you said, you should post your most attractive photos. You don't know if if they're sila talaga yon behind their screen, diba? So maybe they should have you know um what's that, video calls kung sakali.
Yes, yes, oo.
Meeting.
Don't allow na audio lang, no? There are some kasi parang audio lang or will show a picture tas hindi pala siya yun. So,
Hmm.
careful lang. Just be very careful because I have two female friends nga who got scammed because of virtual dating.
Okay. So I'd like to ask you, thank you for Miss Hugotology. So now as si Cindy actually is a corporate lecturer and she's one of the mentors of our couple tonight who will share their love story. You were one of the guests in that wedding. So as a guest there, ano yung na-notice mo na kakaiba dun sa usual celebrations, wedding celebrations?
Yeah, I noticed that it was very, very intimate, no? Since only a few are allowed now to come into a gathering. So when I was there, I felt that, despite of pandemic, nobody can really stop two people in love with each other. No virus can stop. That's what I felt, no, when I went there. It was so intimate. People will really go out of their way if they're really close to you. They go to your wedding. No, they will risk their life as well. No, wala silang fear because they want to witness you as a couple, no, being totally together. So yun, like ako, since yung couple that who will be speaking later, they're close to us. So I want to witness how they would really um, share their love with each other despite of pandemic. And sana all. That's what I felt. No, sana all. So, sana all when I was one of the guests. So, koy, sana all. It can happen. It's possible. Nobody can stop people when you love each other. No virus can stop two people in love with
Oh,
each other. Yun.
well, that's super nice. All right, so Cindy, thank you for joining me and welcoming our viewers for tonight. So yes, our topic is promise of forever in a pandemic. So stay with me, Muna, as I introduce our couple. Um, Later on, Cindy, you'll join me ulit, no? Uh,
Yes.
let me just pull out this one. All right, so
All right.
Jayson graduated at Our Lady of Fatima University, Valenzuela, Bachelor of Science in Business Administration, major in Business Management. He's currently working as quality auditor in Accenture. He's doing part-time business as manager in Provide Innovative Solutions Marketing Incorporated. And Aina, the better half,
No?
graduated at Don Honorio Ventura State University, Bacolor, Pampanga, finished Bachelor of Science in Information Technology, and is currently working as quality auditor in Accenture, doing part-time business as manager and licensed financial advisor, provide innovative solutions marketing incorporated. Thank you, Cindy. Join us again later. Hi, Jayson and Aina. Kamusta? Oh, I can't hear you lang. But your mic is on. Hello? Hello? Hello, Jayson and Aina. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Okay, you can hear me, but I can't hear you though. Miss Director, what should we do? Siguro ipapa-reconnect. Okay. Sige, can you speak, please? Jayson and Aina? I think it's my monitor. Okay, wait. Can you speak? Tinanggal ko yung Okay, we'll bring them back. Jayson and Aina. Sige, pakinggan natin. Okay, can you unmute yourselves? Sorry for the technical difficulties, ha? I can't hear you. I can't hear you though. Mahirap naman if I can't hear your answers. If I won't be able to hear your answers, it's going to be hard to talk that way. All right, what should we do? Probably, sige nga, can you try to speak? Unmute yourselves. I can't hear you again. Can you remove the headset? We tried it earlier. We had a tech run, but right now it's acting up on us. Okay, sige, we'll try again. In the meantime, while we're checking, as soon as you... Okay, so they logged out muna. Sige, let me read some comments lang. Oh yeah, this year we cannot hear you guys. Kai is watching. And then, so that's Maricar Estrabo. Alan Villanueva Cuesta is saying hi, Aija. Oh, so that's Aina and Jayson. Yeah, Aija. And then, yeah, I see them backstage na.
Hello, good evening po.
Can you hear us na po?
Can you hear us?
I can. Okay.
Finally.
So,
Finally.
First one. Kailan. Let me shoot the first question. Tell us how you met.
Yan, sige. So before po, no, so good evening again, Miss Cathy. Sorry for the technical difficulties po. And good evening, Sustainable PH and all who are watching Luchi's channel po. Ayan, so share lang po namin kung paano ba tayo nagkakilala. Actually, it all started on a basketball event. Accidental lang po talaga na ano siya, na meeting kasi that time we have a common friend who is playing for a basketball competition for all of the BPO companies. So parehas po kaming nag-watch ni Aina. Pero we're in different groups. So we're in different sets of friends po. So doon siya sa mga ka-function niya, so ka-department niya, and then ganoon din sa akin, yung mga kasama ko, yung mga ka-department ko. So meron po akong dalang ano kasi that time, meron akong dalang sasakyan. So gamit namin yung ano, yung sasakyan ni Papa. So dinala ko siya sa Mandaluyong. Kasi doon yung ano, doon yung event. Ngayon, yung common friends ko po kasi sumabay sa akin. And suddenly, ayun, si Aina nga sumabay din kasi papunta akong ano, NLEX, papuntang NLEX kasi pabulakan po ako. So, sakto yung biyahe po kasi is pa north. So, sila po kasi sa Cubao bababa. So, sabi ko, sige, sabay na kayo sa akin. Then, doon po nag-start. Doon po talaga kami nagkakilala. So, as in, hindi kami friends. As in, ano talaga, hindi kami magka-project. Hindi kami friends. Ngayon po, syempre, after nun, nung nag-meet kami, ako, inisip ko, parang ano lang, wala lang, parang casual lang na, alam mo yun, nag-meet lang, acquaintance lang. Then, after a couple of months, siguro mga kailan na ulit tayo nag-usap?
January.
Kasi August yun, no? Tama ba?
August
siya nag-start. August 2015, if hindi po ako nagkakamali. Then, January ng 2016, saka lang ulit kami nag-usap. Ayan. Tapos yun, parang dahil sa ka-teammate niya yung mga common friends ko, kasi galing ako sa previous project. Yun yung previous project ko, no, yung department nila. So, nakakausap-usap ko siya ng casual, ganun, then chat-chat. Then doon na nag-start yung talagang continuous na po yung yung usapan namin. So doon na po talaga nag-start na yan, nagkaka-getting to know each other na hanggang sa ayun, nakakasama ko na sila lumabas. Ayun po, yun po talaga. Medyo strange yung namin, yung meeting. Yung first meeting na kasi talagang as in strangers talaga. Yun po. Doon po nag-start lahat.
So question, were you initially attracted to Aina and Aina, were you attracted na, kumbaga, napansin mo na din ba agad si Jayson that time? Type mo na rin,
Honestly,
na rin ba isa't isa? Yan.
honestly, hindi po. Alam po ni Jason yun. Parang 5
Ouch.
months kasi siya nanligaw. 5
Oh.
months siya nanligaw. Kaya parang siguro inisip ko na lang kasi na nagma-mature na ako. Kaya kasi hindi ako nagpapaligaw ng hindi ko gusto yung tao. So nung time na yun, yung kay Jason, naisip ko bakit hindi ko siya bigyan ng chance. Baka naman sakali mag-work. 5 months. So yun, successful naman yung 5 months na panliligaw niya.
Okay. So, paano yung yung sinabi mong naligaw siya for 5 months? Did he like explicitly tell you na old style ba? Old school ba na, ay na, gusto kitang ligawan? Or pina-feel lang niya sa'yo?
Yes, actually, gusto ko po yung ganun, yung nagpapaalam siya. Kasi ayoko yung parang nag-a-assume ako na gusto ako nito, nililigawan ako nito. Gusto ko yung clear. Actually, honestly, talagang gusto ko yung old school na ligawan. Hinahatid niya ako.
Old school, yeah.
Opo, yung imi-meet niya yung family ko as well as my parents po. Yan po.
Okay. So Jason, is that really your personality na yung old school type, or you adjusted to what Aina wanted?
Kasi first ligaw ko talaga yun. So wala po talaga akong idea kung paano siya
Ever
gawin.
in your life, talaga?
Opo. As in, yung talagang nagpaalam. Kasi yung dati, kung meron kang nagugustuhan, pero alam mo yun, takot po kasi yung tao, yung tipong hindi ako malakas yung loob na talagang isabihin na na okay lang bang ligawan kita. So parang ngayon kasi ang nangyari po talaga, nag-take ako ng risk. Kasi sobrang shy type po ako eh. Hindi ko pa alam kung baka may mag-react po ng mga friends ko dyan sa comment section. Pero sobrang shy type ko po kasi. Yun, sobrang kailangan mo talaga exert ng effort saka mag-take ng risk. Kasi kung na-realize ko na kung hindi ko siya gagawin, parang yung kailangan no regrets eh. Kasi pag dumating yung time na ay sana nililigawan ko pala siya, sana nagkaroon ako ng lakas ng loob that time na ligawan siya kasi baka sakali magiging kami pa. Yung mga ganong mag-brought up na lang bigla sa utak mo kapag magugulat ka lang meron na siyang iba, ganun. So, talagang lakasan lang po ng loob. Yun lang po talaga. Kasi, and syempre, have faith in God. Yun yung number one talaga.
Okay, so, kailan mo na-realize, and ano yung, what is it in Aina that made you take the risk? You said you took the risk kasi siya yung unang niligawan mo. So, what do you think, what did you see in So, hang on. Sorry guys, meron lang tayong
Hello?
technical problems.
Okay na po, Miss Cathy.
May work pa tayo. Ayan. Are you back? Okay, you're back.
Yes
So,
po.
sige.
Yes po.
Sorry guys and thanks for bearing with us. Thanks to our viewers for bearing with us. Okay, so.
Thank you, everyone.
Was it in Aina? What did you see in Aina?
Siguro po talagang nung umpisa po kasi, as in nung January na nag-meet kami ulit. Wala pa po talaga. Pero nung along the way na yung talagang ang haba na ng mga conversations namin, kahit within the work, kahit work shift hours namin, kahit after the shift nagkakausap kami. Sabi ko baka ito na yung talagang time na siguro kailangan ko na mag-take ng risk kasi kung pakakawalan ko pa, baka binibigay na ni God eh. Tapos papakawalan ko pa. Kumbaga, ay kailangan mo nang i-grab din kasi I think yun na talaga yung plan ni God siguro para sa aming dalawa. Na ayun, mag-meet talaga and finally maging settled na yun. Yeah. Sobrang hirap lang talaga nung una na na magsasabi ka. Kasi nung time na yun alam mo yun, may takot na baka ma-reject ka kasi sobrang takot ako sa rejection eh. Siyempre parang sampal sa mukha ng mga lalaki yun kung hindi ka alam mo yun, hindi ka pinayagan na manligaw. Siyempre parang ang mangyayari aasarin ka, ganun. So, yun po, habang tumatagal po kasi yung conversation namin ni Aina that time, may nararamdaman na po na I think she's the one. Yeah.
Naks naman. Naramdaman ko din yun na may naramdaman akong kilig dun.
Yeah.
Na since that as you were spending more time together in conversation, na-realize mo na, oh, there's something that's developing between the two of you, and that was a deepening friendship. And then nakikita mo na, oh, you are parang compatible pala kayo. How about you, Aina? What made you decide to say yes to Jayson? Na ligawan ka. Doon pa lang tayo sa ligaw part.
Yun po yung as I've mentioned a while ago, gusto ko mag-mature na. Ayoko na yung dating thinking ko. Tapos yun, pinayagan ko siya. And then, July yun, birth month niya. Dun ako na parang na-fall. Kasi yung effort niya is, nakikita ko naman talaga. Sobra-sobra. Ayun po.
Yeah. Okay. So, si Jayson ba, siya ba yung naging first boyfriend mo?
Second po.
Second. Bakit yung ngiti ni Jayson? Parang hindi joke. No. So yeah, I like this comment by, okay, may mga mention yung isang friend niya yata, LJ Torres Castro. Okay. So, meron ding comments yan, no? Kanina, parang you'll never know unless you try. Sabi ni Catherine McKeon.
Catherine McKeon. Yes.
Yeah. And then si Cindy, our Miss Sabotology said, sana all. Okay. At saka, haba daw ng hair ni Aina. All right. So, I have my next question is, hang on. So, how long were you in a relationship before you got engaged?
We were about 2 years and 5 months po before we got engaged nung Feb 2019.
So your engagement was, paano ba? Was there like a special engagement proposal, or it's more of pinag-usapan nyo na lang dalawa? Meron bang parang may dance number sa isang malaking gathering? Ganong klase ba? Or
siguro po, ako po yung best person to answer. Yeah. Actually, that time po, kasi naisip ko, February kasi yun February 17. Tama na, February 17, 2019. So, sabi ko, I think I'm ready na ako. Kasi it's been 2 years. So, yan, na rin, nagkakaedad na rin. Although, mas bata ako sa kanya. Wow. Nagbukuhan ng edad.
3 years.
3 years ahead po siya. I think it's time. Yung tinatawag na it's time. So, I've set a plan with my friends. And syempre, kinausap ko din ng palihim yung family niya. Pati family ko. Then yung friends niya. Ang nakakatawang part po nun, Miss Cathy, one time nag-leave ako. Pero ang sabi ko sa kanya, may lakad kami ng tatay ko. Pero nung time na yun, yun na po yung tinake kong opportunity para makapunta sa kanila. Sa Pampanga. So, pumunta ako sa parents niya, and then after ko pumunta sa bahay nila para makausap yung parents niya, minute ko yung dalawang kapatid niya sa mall. Kasi galing din silang work noon. So, pre-pandemic days so nakakalabas-labas pa talaga. Then yun, inopen ko yung plan. So, syempre, ako, kinakabahan din. Baka mamaya, tutol pala sila. Di ko alam. So, inahanda ko na po yung sarili ko. Pero yun, nakakatuwa lang kasi naalala ko nun si Tatang, no? Si Tatang, yung tatay ni Aina. Medyo, si Tatang po kasi yung mas emotional na, na tao kaysa kay mama niya. So, siya yung medyo emotionally, mas iyakin, gano'n. So, nung time na nag-uusap kami, so nararamdaman ko na medyo paluhanan, nangingilid na yung luha that time. Kasi siguro hinihintay na rin po nila. Kasi si Aina po yung panganay eh. So, naghihintay na rin ng kasal. Then looking forward, ngayon naman, apo naman yung inaantay. So, nag-take lang po ng risk na sinabi ko lang po na malinis po yung intention ko na ready na po ako. Ayun, tapos nakakatuwa lang po kasi pumayag sila. Supportive sila ever since naman. And then sa mga kapatid naman niya, ayun, sinabi ko rin naman yung intention ko. And then sabi naman nila is, sige, walang problema. Kami naman, basta kung saan masaya si ate, yun, ito na sabi nila. Mas doon din daw sila. Which is okay naman po. And then yun, in terms of sa proposal naman, yung planning, yan. Makipag-coordinate ako sa mga friends ko, sa friends ni Aina. Actually, isang friend lang yata ni Aina yung nakapunta that time. So, yung naging setup ko kasi is, since February nga, so love month, yun. So, lahat ng mga February babies yan. No? So, syempre, Valentine season, I think special talaga na gawin yung proposal. So, that time, medyo public. Hindi ko akalain magagawa yung public. So, kung familiar po kayo sa lahat ng mga taga Pampanga po na nanonood, hello, hi. Kung familiar po kayo sa Sky Ranch Pampanga. Ayan. So, merong malaking Ferris wheel. So, na yan, siguro mga 5 to 6 p.m. yata. Ayan. So, inaya ko siya na Ferris wheel. Pero yung tawag nila ron is Pampanga ay kasi sobrang laki na talaga. So, takot siya sumakay sa mga ganung rides. Kinakabahan talaga siya. So, that time, ayokong dumating yung point na mahuli niya ako. Kasi lahat ng surprise ko, share ko lang rin, puro epic. As in, pag magsusurprise ako, alam na niya kaagad. So, parang
Epic
wala.
fail.
Hindi siya surprise.
Puro epic fail.
Epic fail kasi alam na po niya. Parang wala na. Ganun.
Kasi,
Kaya nung
wait lang, dahil magaling makakutob.
Opo. Parang alam na niya yung mga galawan ko.
Kilala ka niya.
Opo.
Na may tinatago ka. Okay, go ahead.
So, yun po yung ikinakaba ko talaga. So, that time, nung nasa Ferris wheel na kami, so, kumanta ako, yan. Kumanta ako sa kanya. Doon sa dalawa lang kami. So, I sang, kung sino naman po ang mga fans ni Moira dyan. Yung Tagpuan. Tama, Tagpuan. Yan. Kasi yun din yung yung parang naging nila engagement song. 'Di ba sa music video. So sila ni Jayson din yung pangalan ng naging asawa niya. Yeah. So ayan, so nung kinanta ko siya, sabi niya nakakakutob na raw siya. Doon ako mismo sa Ferris wheel magpo-propose. So pero napag-usapan na namin yung after na. So pagbaba namin, hindi niya alam na nandun na lahat ng families namin pareho, friends namin pareho. Yan, nandun na. Tapos ang daming tao dun sa kasi yung mga sumasakay po sa Ferris wheel, sobrang haba po ng pila eh. So yun, as in, ako po talagang iyak na ako nun. As in, pulang-pula na yung mata ko. Naluluha na talaga ako. Then, doon lang siya naiyak kasi nakita niya yung family niya nandun. Then family ko, then friends. Parang hindi niya akalain na na-set up ko siya. Yun. So it's a successful planning talaga. Yeah, kaya walang yun yung medyo masakit kasi pag nag-epic yung proposal, parang hindi siya meaningful pag ganun po Kaya yun po talaga. So nakakatuwa lang na iayos yung plano. Then yun, nung time ko yun, naka-set up na po sila, nakapila sila. So lahat po ng bawat kasama doon is may hawak na letter. So na nagbubuo ng sentence ng question na, will you marry? Ayun, so yan. So nag-propose na po. Then she said yes. Yan. Thank you. Thank you, God.
That's so nice. Pero question ko lang, ang men ba, sabi ng ibang male friends ko, na pag magpo-propose yan, whether sa relationship pa lang, for someone to be his girlfriend, or sa ganito, yung someone to be his wife, may inkling na sila na mag-yes na rin naman yun. Somehow, parang medyo confident na rin sila. Kasi medyo napapag-usapan na or nararamdaman na nila na mag-yes na rin yun. Totoo ba? Somehow.
Personally, opo, sa akin. Pero
Okay.
siyempre may mga I think may mga napapanood naman po yung karamihan sa atin na fail yung nangyayari.
Meron pa rin nag-reject no? Mali yung basa
Meron
nila.
pa po. Pero minsan kasi yun nga po, kapag na-establish na po kasi yung relationship niyo sa isa't isa. Talagang doon mo masabi na confident ka na talaga. So medyo masakit na lang po ang katotohanan kung kanwari i-reject ka niya. Yun po yung mahirap. And share ko lang din po last na. Kaya po sa Pampanga ay ginanap yun kasi yun po yung first date namin, doon ginanap. Kaya sobrang special po ng lugar.
Yeah. Okay. Interesting. So, teka lang, taga Pampanga siya, ikaw, taga saan?
Bulacan po.
Bulacan. Okay.
Yes,
so, talagang bumabiyahe ka para mag-meet kayo, yung ganon. So, effort talaga from your end. Ilang oras yung biyahe from Bulacan to Pampanga?
Siguro max na po yung 1.5 hour. Max na po yun. Pero kung walang traffic, no? Minsan kung sobrang bilis ng bus, ganun, mga 1 hour.
Okay. So sige, let's go to the actual wedding. Okay. So, gusto ko lang malaman kung saan ninyo sino nag-set ng wedding date? Napag-usapan ninyo ba to? Sinong namili ng date? And then at kung saang church and reception venue? Sino nag-decide niyan?
Yes po. With regards to date, common decision namin na mapili yung September 17 since yun yung pinaka-anniversary date namin. So, talagang gustong-gusto namin siyang ituloy. Hindi namin alam na magkaka-pandemic. Tapos, nag-come up na lang na hindi siya matuloy sa church. Kasi ang original plan is church wedding. Kasi since pareho kaming panganay, both sides, na parang gusto namin maraming maka-witness sa wedding namin. Kaso then pandemic happened. Tinuloy na lang namin siya na civil wedding na lang. Then to follow na lang yung big wedding. So ang reception is sa Pampanga din po. Then yung sa munisipyo lang din ng Santa Rita, Pampanga kami kinasal. With the mayor.
Okay. So civil wedding muna. Tapos magkakaroon na lang ng big wedding. Kung saan lahat ng viewers natin ngayon, tsaka nagko-comment ngayon, imbitado.
Yes po, yes
okay.
po.
So, did you entertain thoughts of postponement? Na kung baga delay na lang natin yung wedding day natin.
Yes po, many times.
Tapusin
With all the
kasi we were all hoping na mukhang baka matapos po.
Yes po. Correct.
Yeah. Kasi lahat naman tayo first time experiencing pandemic. So, parang
wala pang idea talaga eh.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So, question. Was your wedding day experience how you expected it to be? Tell us more about it.
Yung actual na po yan, yung nangyari talaga, tama. So, since malayong malayo talaga sa in-expect namin kasi yung talagang napagplanuhan namin ni Aina, yun dahil parehas pong firstborn, syempre. Marami pong nag-aabang. Sinasabi nga nila wedding of the year sa both family sides. So, talagang malayong malayo po kasi ngayon due to yun kailangan sumunod sa safety protocols ng government. Kailangan po talagang i-limit lang yung number of guests. So, kahit may mga close friends kami na malalayo, hindi namin sila mapauwi dahil yun nga, may mga quarantine protocol, siyempre kailangan pa magpa-swab test and may mga may mga restrictions pa. So, nag-focus na lang kami sa mga may mga accessible na makakapunta talaga. na malapit lang doon sa lugar. Hindi namin inaakala kasi syempre iba pa rin po yung feeling lalo sa part ni Aina. Dream niya kasi po talaga is yung church wedding. Yun talaga yung pinaka-dream niya, yung makasal sa simbahan. However, yun nga, dahil sa pandemic, nabago yung lahat. As in, hindi siya naglakad sa gitna ng ng hallway ng altar, no, papuntang altar, pero parang sa munisipyo. Pero despite of that, kami naman, ang na-realize namin, yung spirit kasi ng love na pinapakita namin sa isa't isa, and then yung close friends na nandoon na naka-attend, yun yung pinakamahalaga. I think, napag-usapan naman kasi namin yun. Na kahit hindi nasunod yung plan namin sa ngayon, dahil nga sa quarantine protocols and due to pandemic, mahalaga pa rin na na-share namin, no, with most sa mga close friends namin, no, na yung wedding namin as in totally intimate pero sweet, short and sweet to nga sa amin ni Mother Sing.
Yeah. All right. Sige. Hi Carlo. We'd like to welcome Carlo, my co-host.
Hello, Carlo. Hi, Sir
Oh my
Carlo.
gosh, hi, good evening, Jayson and Aina. May golly Christmas na talaga. The traffic was so bad. Alam mo, isang linggo na ako ganito. Coming from Paranaque, going to,
Pati yung isang event, ganun din eh.
Come again?
Yeah. Pati yung isang event, yung sa, the one that we were both supposed to host, ako, iniwan mo ako sa area, ako lang nag-host.
Yeah, kasi grabe talaga yung traffic. My golly, I just got home. I left Paranaque 5 p.m. Tapos I only live in Mandaluyong along EDSA. You know, 3 hours. My gosh.
Yeah.
Okay. How are you guys? How are you, Aina and Jayson?
We're good po.
Very good naman
nice
po.
to see you again.
Nice to see you again, Sir Carlo. It's been a
Good
long
to
time.
see you. Congratulations
So,
to the
Carlo,
newlyweds,
Thank you po.
Carlo,
Thank you, Sir
we're on the
Carlo.
topic of their wedding day na kasi they said nga nag-civil wedding na lang muna sila.
Okay.
They entertained thoughts of moving. I think maraming couples yung ganon na set na nila yung wedding day nila, kaso nagka-pandemic. So si Jayson and Aina sabi nila several times, baka i-move na lang natin kasi total baka biglang matapos na yung pandemic, di ba? We were all hoping na iba-iba kasi yung quarantine restrictions, di ba? So yeah, but they went through with it.
I'm gonna ask the
Go ahead.
$1 million question. Actually, million
Go.
pesos kasi taga-Pilipinas tayo eh. Pero this is the ₱1 million question. We are in a middle of a pandemic. It's a crisis. Tapos yan, you just got married in the middle of the
Alam
pandemic.
ko na tatanong mo.
Hindi nyo ba naisip na parang probably this can wait? We can wait until the pandemic is over. Well, one thing, during your wedding, you can have a face-to-face ceremony. That's one. So you can invite your family, your friends. And then number two, well, medyo mahirap ang buhay ngayon, including ang hanap buhay, di ba? So, what prompted the both of you, probably si Jayson being the guy, no? Kasi he's the one proposing, no? Pero si Aina, of course, would have to say yes. Pero what prompted both of you to not let this wait and just get married even in the middle of the pandemic? I think that's the ₱1 million question.
Parang, oo nga, naramdaman ko kasi nakaka-pressure yung tanong. I think
Talaga ba,
siguro,
Jayson, yung parang ganito ba yung pakiramdam na ito na yung girl, talagang I can't wait. I can't wait any longer. It has to be now. Ganun ba?
Yes po, pero meron po kasi kaming, just to share din po with you, no, kay Miss Cathy and kay Sir Carlo, and to all the people who are watching right now. Nagkaroon din po kasi kami ng meeting kasi that time, siguro mga June, mga June na.
Family meeting.
Family meeting. So,
Yeah.
yan, doon na rin pumasok po yung pamamanikan kasi na-delay rin yung pamamanikan dahil po sa pandemic. Ayan, so
Yeah.
nagkaroon po ng mga restrictions, so hindi makabiyahe talaga. Kami po ni Aina that time, as in, ayun, anong term doon? As in, naguguluhan na po. Kasi yung original plan, which is yung September 17 talaga, church wedding po siya, yung nakaset. So, wala pa pong usapan that time na magsi-civil na. So, ngarad na kami, wala pang, hindi pa kompleto yung suppliers, hindi pa kompleto yung payment sa lahat ng mga nabigyan na namin ng down payment. So, yun yung inaalala namin. Tapos, short pa yung hindi pa ganun karami yung savings kasi yun, nagka-pandemic. Pero, good thing naman po, may work kami. However, nakita namin hindi siya sapat.
Yeah.
Then we come up na, yun, mag-meeting nga po with both families para mas mapag-usapan ng maayos kung ano ba yung magandang gawin. Kasi kami po, bilang respeto rin po sa both parents namin, mas maganda na humingi rin po kami ng advice sa kanila. Kasi since we are looking up to them po, mas maganda na humingi rin kami ng kanilang suggestion.
When did you get married? Anong date?
Same po. Natuloy po yung September 17. However,
September
civil
17.
wedding po siya. Opo.
Civil wedding. So
Yes,
ito, kasi syempre, di ba, nasa height tayo ng pandemic. You never thought na parang, sige, postpone na lang natin to sa 2021 kasi may bakuna na napadating or something like that. Or talagang decided kayo, talaga September 17 through hell and high water?
Initially kami ni Aina po, nung hindi pa po kami nag-meeting, plano na po namin i-move. Plano na po namin talaga i-move. And then, nung nag-meeting na po, ayan, nag-come up na po yung mga suggestions ng parents. Nabanggit po nila na paano kung wala pang mga, kasi hindi pa po natin na-predict kung may vaccines na po ba na available, di ba? Kasi hindi pa naman po natin alam kung matatapos ba to kahit may vaccines na. Hindi pa rin po natin masasabi na okay na po talaga yung magiging situation, as in back to normal na po agad-agad. Kaya nabanggit po ng parents namin pareho na what if mag-civil wedding muna? Yun po yung naging suggestion nila. Kasi ang importante naman dyan is kayo, being the person na in love naman sa isa't isa, maintindihan naman ng mga tao yun eh. Maintindihan naman ng mga tao na tinuloy nyo eh. Kasi alam naman din nila yung sitwasyon. Kahit sabihin natin i-allow ng government na marami pa ring tao yung pwede mag-gather sa isang event, kung sila mismo ayaw nila i-risk yung safety nila, hindi rin sila aatin. Yun din po yung naisip namin na, sige, na natin, sige, mag-ano na tayo civil wedding. And then, saka nag-come up na kailangan, ganito lang po yung tao na allowed sa isang gathering. So, naging limited lang po talaga hanggang sa nagsunod-sunod na yung planning na papunta na po talaga kaming civil wedding.
When you say limited, go ahead, Kat.
Sorry po.
So ilan yung final guests na inallow sa
nung September 17, ang naging total po is nasa 30. 30
guests na face-to-face.
Yes po, face-to-face.
That's not bad. Oh, that's a lot already, pero social distancing to.
Yeah.
Yes po.
Yes.
At saka during the wedding, naka-mask sila.
Opo, and face shield.
And face shield. Okay. So paano nangyari yung sabi na ng pare, you may kiss the bride? Paano yun? Naka-face shield ka, bro.
Kasi po, ayun nga po kasi baka isipin nila wala nang kiss the bride. So lugi naman po tayo dyan, Sir Carlo, alam mo yan. Joke lang po. Si Mayor po kasi.
Inalaw mag-kiss?
Inalaw po kami. Inalaw po mag-kiss that time. So tinanggal po namin face mask and then face shield. Yun, nag-kiss kami. Kasi sobrang kahit si Mayor kinikilig po nung time na yun. So,
sabi ng Mayor Jayson, mukha naman silang dalawa may COVID, kaya okay lang mag-kiss.
Naging PUI po kami bigla.
Two question. May mga special guests ba kayo na senior citizens or children na hindi nakarating because of the restriction?
Wala po. Hindi talaga namin inalaw na. Or kami din talaga nag-decide.
Hindi na nyo na inimbita.
Hindi namin sila i-risk kahit gusto namin. Kasi ang hirap na yung event namin is parang 2 to 3 hours lang. Then paano kung may masagap silang hindi natin alam kasi kung sino ang carrier, gano'n. Ayaw naman namin
Right.
i-risk. Kahit gustong-gusto namin talaga silang ma-witness yung kasal namin.
Yeah. So parang napadali din yung pag shortlist ninyo. Kasi talaga pag yung ganyang gatherings, pinakamahirap yung pag-determine kung sino yung invitado di ba? Based on your budget, saka yung venue. Tapos napadali kasi, okay, based on age, hindi na to, tanggal na siya. Di ba? So, may advantage din siya. Akala ko ito yung tatanungin ni Carlo kanina, pero hindi pala. $1,000,000 question nga
May isa
lang.
pa palang $1,000,000 question.
Sa akin kasi
Grabe.
$1,000,000 question.
Billion peso question. So in the midst of the pandemic, so kasal na kayo. So 3 months na kayong kasal. Magbe-baby ba kayo sa pandemic na to?
I think ang best person po to answer that is ang aking better half.
Guys, I have to tell you guys pag-isipan nyo kung magbe-baby kayo, nag-mutate na daw yung virus. I'm just kidding. Go ahead.
May post moment bigla.
Go ahead.
So is it time to have a baby?
Napag-usapan kasi namin next year. Kasi parang nakakatakot na pumunta sa mga hospital. Kasi pag pregnant ka, hindi pwedeng walang check-up every month. Hindi nawawala yon. So kung paano kung lagi kang pumupunta sa hospital, hindi mo alam, meron ka na palang dalang virus. Meron ka pang dinadalang baby sa tiyan mo. Syempre, most likely mahahawa siya. So, if God will give us blessing po next year, probably meron na po.
In God's perfect
in
time.
God's perfect time.
That's so good. That's so nice.
Okay. So, meron din ba kayong live streaming? Kasi the others would do that sa reception.
That's right.
Even
Tatanong ko yan.
That time po, wala po kaming naiset talaga. So, bukod po dahil hindi upgraded ang Zoom namin. Yun talaga yung problema. Kasi po, mas siguro hindi na lang namin inisip muna sa ngayon na mag-ganon. Dahil napipicture out naman po namin na as soon as makaluwag-luwag na po yung situation natin ngayon. And then bumalik na po sa normal ang lahat. Makakaano na po, mawi-witness naman po ng lahat yung aming next parang renewal of ano na yun
Renewal of vows.
Vows. Yeah, parang gano'n na po yung magiging dating niya. So, siguro yun po yung naisip namin na I think iba pa rin kasi talaga yung pakiramdam na nandun ka mismo sa event. Kasi yung virtual, kasi talagang mapipil mo yung essence na yung feeling na nasa wedding ka, nasasaksihan mo live yung yung wedding nila. Yun po.
Ang nagkasal sa inyo is the mayor?
Yes po.
Wow.
Mayor of Pampanga?
Apa.
Sa municipality po nila, Santa Rita, Pampanga po.
Pero saan kayo nakatira ngayon?
Ngayon po, nag-move in kami sa Bulacan. So, bumukod po kami ngayon. Kasi I think okay din naman po na bumukod para mas magkakilala pa po lalo. Kasi kapag bumukod daw po, doon po nakikilala yung mga
ugali.
Yung mga ugali ng better.
Actually, Kathy, yung case nila that they got married during the pandemic, and I believe there are other people also like them who gets married even in this very parang it's not the ideal time to get married because it's a difficult time, pero still nagpapakasal sila, no? Parang it's a sign to us that no matter what, life goes on. Yeah, diba? And we're people. There are things that, like for example, Jayson and Aina felt that they needed to do, even though parang it's not the appropriate time yet. But they went ahead and did it. Ah, parang parang yan ang nakikita ko no na tuloy lang ang buhay.
Yeah, life should go on pa din. And, we just continue to pray for God to protect us from COVID.
Yes.
May time natin, may time natin. Pero we do necessary precaution. Okay, Carla, you have a question?
Okay. Wait, which question are we at, Kathy?
Probably yung last part.
The last
one.
part. Eto, what is your message to couples who have set their wedding date way ahead but has fallen on this current pandemic season? This is a good question, which might not yet end soon.
Ako po, I'll make it short and simple. Let go and let God. Kasi si God lang talaga yung makakapagbigay or kung siya talaga yung kung anong decision ni God, kailangan lang natin sundin. Yun po.
That's good. Thank you, Aina. How about you,
Naunahan.
Jayson? Naunahan ka. Pareho pala yung sagot mo.
Pero yun po, no? So aside po na let go and let God, siguro aside sa prayers, kasi malaking tulong din po talaga yung prayers, talk to each other with your partner talaga. Kasi sobrang malaking bagay po talaga na yung communication is still there. Kasi lalo ngayon sa panahon, lalo yung mga malalayo po talaga na couples na si future husband nasa ganitong lugar, then si future wife nasa ganitong lugar. Napaka-importante na makapag-usap pa rin yung continuous yung communication nyo. Kasi kapag hindi po kayo iisa ng plano sa buhay in terms of the wedding, yung planning talaga, magugulo po talaga eh. Kaya sobrang importante din po na mag-usap. And at the same time, consult din po yung yung mga people po na nilulook up nyo. Yan, yung mga parents nyo or friends na tingin nyo mapagkakatiwalaan nyo po talaga na nakasama nyo for a long time. Kasi malaking factor po talaga ngayon yung communication kasi ang daming issues about mental health, number one. Kasi yan, yung merong ibang mga husbands and wives na talagang due to pandemic talagang minsan hindi na sila nagkakaintindihan eh. Nakikita ko minsan sa mga Facebook posts na sineshare nila na may mga problems na hindi na nagko-contribute si future husband dahil iniisip nila baka hindi na ganun ka okay yung ganitong klaseng wedding. Pero siguro as long as anong term doon? Mag-stand up. Yan, mag-stand up yung communication nyo with each other. And maging maayos lahat. Yun po yung I think for me is the key. Kasi sobrang halaga.
I have a follow-up question to you guys, which relates to the first question. Yung first question kasi, if for example, you set the wedding prior to the pandemic, will you still go ahead, no? During the pandemic? Ito yung tanong ko. Jayson, did you propose prior to the pandemic or during the pandemic na talaga?
You missed that part. Prior.
Okay. I missed that part. Okay.
Yeah. Nasa ano sila? Sige, super short kwento. Jayson.
Nasa ano po kami nun? Actually, Sir Carlo, nasa time ng Feb 2019 po kasi siya nangyari.
Okay.
Feb 2019. So
during the pandemic na. Feb 2019. Hindi pa. Last year. Okay.
Yes. Yun, so hindi pa natin expected na magkakaroon ng ganong scenario.
Okay. Okay, thank you.
Okay. So yun yung message ninyo sa mga couples who intend to get married soon. Communication is key. Kasi marami dyan, sa planning pa lang nagkakahiwalay na kasi doon nakikita na hindi pala sila compatible. May mga stories na ganyan Yeah. Tapos,
ito na si Cindy, bumanat na. I think no ideal time in getting married. It is more of a perfect time.
Agree.
With an emoticon with heart eyes.
So, we will call in here on screen to give you some words of encouragement and message para kay Aina and Jason, yung mga mentors nila and sa Provide. Si Dennis Tanay, who actually birthday niya ngayon, Dennis Tanay, and si Miss Cindy Valdez, we invite you back on screen since Dennis, is,
Hi,
okay, is
Cindy.
your camera on?
Hi,
Okay, Dennis
Dennis.
is ready na then.
Kaya lang, Dennis, we
Because
can't
siguro we
see
start
you.
with yung
There.
signal niya. All right. Okay, Ninong Dennis, what's your message for Aina and Jason? And happy birthday, by the way. Ninong Dennis, can you hear us? Can you give a message?
Dennis, I think you're on mute.
Happy birthday, Daddy D.
Okay, so can you
Happy birthday,
hear?
Ninong.
I think we are having technical problems sa connection. Dennis, can you hear us?
Sige, we'll have Dennis leave the studio first, tapos reconnect ulit Daddy D, ha? Birthday boy. Leave studio muna, tapos we'll hear from Cindy first.
Yes. Hi, Sis Kathy. Hi, Carlo. Hi, Aina and Jason. So, yeah, to give ang advice ko no for them, I think one thing that I learned no there's a big difference daw in listening and hearing. And I strongly believe no in couples that we should listen more than hear your spouse or your partner. Kasi when you're hearing daw your spouse, you are thinking of what to say, no, to answer back to whatever he or she is saying. Then you are just hearing her or him. But listening is you are trying to understand where your partner is coming from. So, and that is listening with your heart. So I guess there is better communication if you listen with your heart more than hear, more than you being heard speak of what you want to. So yun yung I think na napaka-importante. It's a practice to do, and it's more of I guess um, because when you talk ng heart to heart and calm, I guess mas magkakaintindihan kayo, unlike when you sabay kayo to speak, then you won't understand each other. Pero pag puso sa puso, mas madaling magkaunawaan. Iyon.
Shucks.
So,
Kailangan talaga, Cindy, puso sa puso.
yes, puso sa puso.
Si Kathy ata freeze. Parang she's not moving.
Baka
Hey,
yung puso
Kathy.
na sis.
She's having technical difficulties too. She's not moving. I agree with what Cindy said regarding communication, guys. There is a difference between listening and hearing. Si Kathy nga, she always tells me na parang there is hearing to respond and hearing to listen. Ako daw, I'm hearing to respond eh. Pag nakikinig ako, iniisip ko na kung ano yung response ko. So, hindi ko fully na-absorb yung sinasabi sa akin. So, it's very different from hearing to listen. And for a relationship to work out, it takes two to tango eh. 'Di ba? So, it has to for it to work out, there has to be mutual effort in both parties. And one major thing there is communication talaga. Kasi through communication, syempre, you understand each other, you support one another, and the idea of being married kasi is before, if you were two people, two individuals, no, um, when you got married, you're one person na lang eh. You're one mind. So, kaya communication is key. Kasi dapat ganun kayo na, for example, if it won't work if one is thinking of going to the left, the other is going to the right. So parang one mind kayo in everything, 'di ba? In your careers, in your business, and in life per se. So there. And of course, um pinaka-importante talaga si God. Kasi yung when God is there in the center of the marriage, I believe everything all if there are difficulties no along the way, it can be worked out because the Lord is he is really faithful. So he's a father to both of you. So there.
Right.
Hi Kathy, can you hear
So
us now?
yes, I can hear you now. So, yeah, yung message niya ni Cindy sa kanila is more of, you don't listen to respond, but you listen to
Oh, shucks.
understand. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, yun lang yung sinabi ko kanina.
Oh, seryoso? Seryoso?
Yeah.
Dapat ko lang yun ang sinasabi mo sa akin,
Yeah. Parang na tayo
Oo.
mag-isip pa.
Oo.
Hindi,
Okay.
sinasabi ko na sinasabi mo sa akin all the time yan. Na ako, I listen to respond.
Okay. And then, you work together as a team. Jason and Aina, parang hindi kayo yung, though may mga disagreements, you work as a team. You have to remind each other na, oh, we're on the same team. Hindi tayo, kalaban natin pareho yung challenges. We go through the challenges together. Yun. That's what makes it beautiful. Okay, so our birthday boy, can we bring him back on screen? Tingnan mo naman, may holding hands pa. Cindy.
Oo. Oo nga eh.
Kasi
Sana
sabi po kasi
all.
nasa team eh. So, kaya
As a
nag-holding
team.
hands eh.
Yeah. So, Sir Dennis, birthday boy, can we hear from you, the ninong? Uh, sayang, wala na siya. Oh, he's back. I saw him. Sige. Oh, not connected in device niya. Daddy D, can you please open your camera and your microphone? Sige, as we're working on, okay, I think, Daddy D, turn on your camera. And then you'll back para makabalik tayo sa screen. Hello? Okay, so, sige, kahit audio na lang, kung we can't, if may issue in the signal, can we hear from you, Daddy D, kahit audio? If that's possible.
Audio, tapos mag-hand gesture ako.
Yan!
Okay. Ewan ko.
Ayan, can you hear him? Hear ko na siya konti. Daddy D? Hello? Si Ninong pa naman gusto natin pakinggan din. So let's read some comments well, as we're working on that. Si Jenna said, very well said, mother. Couldn't agree. More, Miss Cindy. Yan. And then some of the other. Okay, Daddy, are you back? Oh, so I see backstage that he has another gadget that he is trying to connect sa screen natin. Mr. Dennis Tanay, the birthday boy. So hard to reach. Hindi natin makita. Hello, Daddy D. Okay, can we bring you on screen now? Oh, wala na siya. So, siguro, Cindy, ano na lang, if Daddy D, kilala mo naman si Dennis very well, you would know ano yung message niya para sa kanila. So, can you give a message on behalf of Daddy D for our couple?
Yeah, I think what I can recall, no, during the wedding of Aina, there's one word that he mentioned. It's about respect, no, in a couple. It's very important that you respect each other because the love and the attraction, if I remember it right, no, the way he said it, the love and attraction will later on fade. No, yung attraction niya as you get older, but once the respect and trust is there, and of course with God as the center of your relationship. Naalala ko na sinabi yan ni Daddy Dino during the wedding. Then um your marriage or your relationship will really continue to go on and prosper. So respect, trust, and God in the middle. That's what I can recall with knowing him na sinabi niya. Lalo na, I guess, kay Daddy D, above and more than anything else sa kanya, number one, respect. Yan, which I agree then. Respect is very important, no, in a relationship, no? I mean, be it small things or greater things, kailangan nandun yung respeto. Diba? Respect for privacy, respect mo na as a wife, respect as a husband. It should always be there. Diba? Respeto mo and people seeing it na nire-respeto mo yung partner mo. Because above anyone else, yan. Of course, diba? If you don't respect your partner, who else will respect your spouse? Yeah. So, yun. I guess yun yung natatandaan ko. Respect, trust, and put God in the middle. From Ninong, kung natatandaan ko ng tama, yung sinabi niya during the wedding. Yeah. Meron siyang, ano, di ba? Yes. That's, I think,
right.
the message from Daddy D.
Thank you,
That's
Mother.
nice, Cindy.
Thank you.
Mhm.
Thank you so much. So that's respect, trust, and God in the middle of your marriage. Then thank you.
Okay. Thank you so much, Cindy, Jason, and Aina. Again, congratulations. We're so happy for you guys. We're so happy that you finally tied the knot. Even we are in unprecedented times. But it appears that you are so certain, kaya you push through. So thank you so much. And so
Thank you
I
so
guess
much, Sir Carlo and Miss
thank you
Cathy
so
for
much.
having us
Yeah.
in your channel again.
Yes po. Thank you po
Yes.
for guesting us.
Yes.
Thank
Thank
Pero
you,
I
you.
hope
Carlo
po
and
na
Sis
we
Kathy.
have shared something po also with our viewers as well who are experiencing din po no, yung ganitong
Same
situation
situation.
katulad ng nangyari sa amin. And I hope makatulong din po. Thank you so much.
Thank you. So I guess we should go ahead with our takeaway, Kathy.
Yes. Thank you, Jason and
Thank you.
Aina, as well as
Thank you
Thank you
po. God
po. Thank you
bless.
thank you,
everyone.
thank you,
Merry
guys.
Bye.
Thank
Christmas.
you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. Oh, all right. Okay. So our takeaway for tonight, Carlo, ikaw, super traffic sa labas.
Oh yeah,
Pagod.
sobrang traffic. Oo, I am so tired. Talagang yung Christmas
But
rush
thank you.
nandito. I'm thinking yung mga tao, uh, I'm thinking they missed going out. Tapos yan dahil syempre
Mm,
Christmas, they're so excited
mm,
kasi parang the traffic is worse than the previous Christmas, last year's Christmas. Parang mas heavy yung
mm,
traffic ngayon. Taken na may pandemic, ah. So parang everybody's
mm.
just out and
Yeah.
I guess excited no of the holidays
Mm,
kasi ang
mm,
tagal natin for a year na parang nakakulong tayo sa house, mga ganon. Tapos siguro they're so excited. We're all so excited to gather 'Di ba? Siyempre pag Christmas
Mm.
we're gonna have a
Mm.
family gathering eh.
Yeah.
So yun I think is what's going on. Now for my takeaway,
Yeah.
um
Sige.
I was inspired no um with our newlyweds kasi it's true eh, 'di ba? We are in a pandemic. And it's so easy to say na let's postpone this after the pandemic or let's wait and see. Kasi parang ano eh, it's not really the ideal time to have these kind of festivities. But
Mm.
I believe ano eh, it's more of the appropriate time. It's more of the right time actually. Kasi that's what we need, especially during these times. Parang you know, inspiring stories like what they did. It's inspiring. Na parang they got married, they went through with it, even though ganito yung situation. So it also tells us na parang I guess when it's love, you're really that sure. Kasi sila, they didn't need to wait. So in light of this pandemic, nandito na yung bakuna. I think dadating ng 2021 by April. There's 25 million doses coming. I think we're 100 million population, no? So we can get to vaccinate one fourth of the population. Hopefully, this pandemic ends 2022 or 2023. We really don't know. But the clear message here tonight is, I think, is even though we are in a pandemic, life goes on. Life goes on. People, like our newlyweds, they continue to live. So, so there. That's my takeaway for tonight. Where's Kathy? Shucks, she's having difficulty also. Um, okay. Let me check comments. Are there comments here? Shucks, wala pa rin siya. She is really having problems with her internet connection. Um, Here, there's a comment. Hello, our show. Two for the road. Pivoting partnership has a sustainability handle in pivoting partnerships. Would you like to explore partnership with your organization? Definitely, yes. Um, yeah. Thank you so much, Mr. Jose Angelo de la Cruz. If you are thinking of sustainable ph, our organization, it's about creating a movement which promotes sustainability in the Philippines. Now these sustainability values, no, uh, in our vision, it is anchored on God. So this channel, yung Sustainable PH channel, it's just one venue. We have a website, and then we're present in different social medias. On February, we're gonna have an art exhibit, which is a fundraiser exhibit. Um, there's a lot of positive things going on sa Sustainable PH. And yes, we are open to partner. I'm so glad that you brought that up. Um, that's the idea of our movement, is to create communities, relations with other people. Um, Everything but net. Hello. Hello there, everything but net. If you have any questions or comments regarding the couple that you just watched, our anchors are Arlene Padua Martinez and Rolly Pagaspas. You may search their profile and programs from Jose Angelo de la Cruz. Definitely, we will check them out. And let's see what kind of collaboration that we can do. All of this naman, what we do is for our audience. To our audience, We hope that our shows, you find it insightful, and every time you watch, you learn something a little more. I guess Kathy. Yeah, wait. Here she is. She's coming back. I think Kathy can't really connect back. So I have to apologize for all our technical difficulties for tonight. But I guess that wraps it up. This show. Oh, wait. She's trying to come back again. Nah, she's really having difficulty. So let's wrap it up. Um, we're having Breakfast with the King this Saturday. Kindly watch that. And there are several shows that are so um, educational, insightful, and entertaining in in Sustainable PH. There's the Green Man, Sustainable Lifestyle. There's Sustainabuzz. Kindly watch, follow all of these. You'll I swear to you, you will find them interesting. So thank you so much for watching. Good night and bye bye. See you next on Breakfast with the King on Saturday.